Macmillan Audio presents Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller. Read for you by Marisa, Calin. Let us not, dear friends, forget our dear friends the cuttlefish. Captain Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, at World's End. Chapter 1. I hate having to dress like a man. The cotton shirt is too loose, the breeches too big, the boots too uncomfortable. My hair is bound on the top of my head, secured in a bun underneath a small sailor's hat. My sword is strapped tightly to the left side of my waist, a pistol undrawn on my right. The clothing is awkward, as it hangs loose in all the wrong places. And the smell. You'd think men did nothing but roll around in dead fish guts while smearing their own excrement on their sleeves. But perhaps I shouldn't complain so. Such precautions are necessary when one's been invaded by pirates. We're outnumbered, outgunned. 7 of my men lie dead on their backs. 2 more jumped overboard as soon as they saw the black flag of the Nightfarer on the horizon. Deserters. They're the most cowardly filth. They deserve whatever fate comes to them. Whether they tire and drown or get claimed by the sea life. Steel twangs through the air. The ship rocks from the blasts of cannons. We cannot hold out much longer. 2 more down, Captain! Manzi, my temporary first mate, says, from where she peeks through the trapdoor. I should be up there, shoving steel between ribs, I say, not hiding like some helpless whelp. A little patience, she reminds me. If we're to survive this, you need to stay put. Survive? I ask, offended. Let me rephrase. If we're to succeed, you really shouldn't be seen performing impressive feats with the sword. But maybe if I just killed a few of them, I say more to myself. You know we can't risk that, she says. Then she adds abruptly, More men have boarded the ship. I think they're headed this way. Finally. Give the order to surrender. Aye, Captain. She ascends the rest of the steps leading to the deck. And don't get yourself killed, I hiss after her. She nods before travelling through the trapdoor. Don't get killed, I say again in my head. Manzi is one of only 3 I trust on this ship. She's a good gal, very bright, optimistic, and a good voice of reason, which I desperately needed during our voyage. She volunteered to come, along with 2 other girls from my real crew. I shouldn't have allowed them to join me, but I needed their help keeping these worthless men in line. Life these last few weeks would have been so much easier if I could have had my crew on this venture. Lay down your arms! I can barely make out her cry through the sounds of fighting. But then things calm down. Cutlasses clatter to the wooden deck almost instantly. The men currently under my command had to be expecting the order, praying for it even. If I did not order the surrender, perhaps they would have given up on their own. By no means does this crew consist of the bravest bunch. I climb the stairs, lying in wait just below decks, staying out of sight. I'm to play the part of the harmless cabin boy. If these men were to discover who I truly am... Check below decks. Make sure no one's hiding. It's one of the pirates. I can't see him from where I hide, but if he's giving orders, he's either the first mate or the captain. I tense, even though I know exactly what comes next. The trapdoor lifts, and a hideous face comes into view, complete with a foul, scraggly beard, yellow teeth, and a broken nose. Meaty arms grasp me roughly, hoisting me off the ladder and tossing me onto the deck. It's a miracle that my hat stays on. Line them up. I stand as my weapons are removed by the ugly pirate. Then his foot jams into my back as he forces me to my knees, along with the rest of the men. I look down the line and relax as I see Manzi, Surinder and Zima.